SAM site mission that I had put together. I'm going to go ahead and doing post commentary. I know a lot of people don't like that, myself included, kind of. But thought I'd put some voiceover rather than none. A lot of people like hearing voiceovers, including myself. I noticed that I tend to watch more videos that have commentary than videos that do not. The main thing that I've learned with SAMs, I've avoided SAM sites for as long as I can remember, especially in the KA-50. I just was not a big fan of air defenses. You know, I was kind of scared to death of them. And I'm still a little bit intimidated from them, but actually what I've learned is that they're not that bad. The biggest thing about doing SAM sites is keeping a low altitude, and an altitude of around 10 to 15 seems to work best. If you get anywhere from, I believe it's like 45 to 50, you will be shot down. Like even right here where I am on the radar, I mean on the airport, if you check the map, my furthest SAM sites that I have right over here, which is the SA-10s, as you see I'm pretty far away, but if I were to raise my altitude up, I would immediately be shot down before I even left the airport. Now I have set up some SA-10 over here, SA-15 over here, and the what do you call it? It's got the MANPADS, SA-11s. Let's see, the MANPADS are back way over here. SA-15s. Now one fatal mistake that I make here is my deacceleration. I got myself caught up into a bad vortex state and I'm unable to recover. There we are. As you see, the SAM sight is firing at me. However, I am too low. And it cannot hit me. It just kind of blows up in the air. Now, I was concentrating more on flying than looking around. This guy has used all of his missiles. Here comes my first strike. It is a radar tower. Now last time I did fly around and I flew in rather aggressively with a fixed cannon. And at high speeds just kind of flew over and gunned down the antenna. With the antenna down, it had no radar. So I was able to just circle around and finish the job that way. It was a bad shot, but hey, in the end I got him. I'm too far out for rockets, I think. I'm too unsteady. I have a really hard time using my rudder pedals. You know, everybody swears that they're more accurate, and I'm sure they are. I'm sure it's just me. But using the rudder pedals, I just can't stay on target the same as I can with a twist joystick. So with a twist joystick, I can turn my hand. I use my fingers to turn the twist joystick rather than using my whole wrist. And so by aiming my fingers exactly where I want it on the screen, I can hold it steady. And that's with the Cytec 55 Pro. No, but with my CH Pro pedals, I have a really hard time keeping everything on track. And it seems like it should be the opposite, because everybody tells me exactly the opposite. They tell me rudder pedals are exact, very precise control. I just don't feel it. I've been using them for about 4 months now. I do play the game a lot. So I don't think it's a thing of not getting enough practice. You see, this SAM sight, the SA-11, he only has 3 missiles, I guess. I've never dealt with SAMs, like I said. It's kind of a whole new experience for me. And some of these vehicles look pretty cool. If they weren't trying to kill you. This guy's doing something. I'm curious if they really move this slow in real life. I can't imagine them being so slow. I'm closing in. My first missile's away. Straight to the launcher. SR, I believe that stands for radar. I'm not sure. I know the CC is the control center. I believe that the radar talks to the CC, and then the CC relays the information for targeting into the launcher. I could be wrong about that. Like I said, I'm brand new to the whole how SAM systems work. Using my good old Vicker missiles. Vicker. This one gets no shots off of me at all, which is pretty cool. First SAM sight fires off a good round. A few rounds at me, and even takes me out one time, which I fast forwarded through. This SAM sight was much easier. I mean, the first vehicle was doing something, but he never touched me. Now this guy gets a few shots off of me as well. And again, I'm flying at about 22, 21. Lowering back down, trying to get to about 10 to 15. Regardless of being 10 to 15, you still see this SA-15 launch a few missiles over at me. Comes into one. Misses. I'm not even shooting off any flares. I believe there is a timer throwing some flares. You see here, go into pause. I apologize for this layout here. I'm trying to get the hang of how people do the cinematic cameras and all that. I don't know how they do cinematic cameras with flying the helicopter. As you see here, I'm firing my gun, using my good old cannon. I nail it on the last pass over. Flying past it, I start doing a more aggressive rotation. Do a quick circle around just to enjoy my handiwork. And there we go. The This is the third SAM site. First two were with the Vickers missiles, and the last one with cannons. Doing a nice little strap. I like doing my sideways straps. I'm just kind of gutting them sideways as I go around. I did that before, but I didn't capture the track. I actually have the track somewhere saved on my computer, but I haven't been able to actually find it in game. It saved the track to like a different hard drive, and whatever reason, I just can't find it in the actual game when I search for it. Okay, the very final. Here we see the outer range. And as we approach this area, this unit actually unfolded in kind of a cool little animation way. Animated little radar on the top was like folded up, started spinning around, and this first half opened up. The guy with the MANPADS is just kind of standing there right now. And this particular SAM, the SA-15, looks like it has 8 shots. Now what I am using in the cockpit, you right past me. What I'm actually using in the cockpit is a fixed rocket mode. So I'm not using the aimer, I'm using a static cursor to aim my rockets at. Because what I plan to do is just fly in here super quick and just bomb the heck out of this guy with rockets, just out of sheer numbers. As you see here, very, very low to the ground. I am untouched. They get a lot of missiles launched at me. None of them actually hit. I think I take a few pot shots around the 4.5 or 4.6, and then I decide to hold off. And this guy is getting another lineup on me. Let's see, 4.3, 4.2. The guy with the handheld rocket launcher still hasn't, or missile launchers, still hasn't picked up his launchers. I'm getting rather close. If I'm not mistaken, they get off a few more rounds. But as you saw, none of them hit me. I have no damage whatsoever. Yep, we got another. Just blows up immediately in the air. This guy is still crouched down. .3, 2.9. I wonder if the guy with the MANPADS, I wonder if he's not able to see me for whatever reason. Or if I have this maybe set up wrong. Here it goes again. There goes my pot shots. Right past me. Still has 4 rounds left. Approaching 1.8, this guy with the rocket or missile launcher still is just checking out his little gear. It's not really a radar, it's actually his little iPad he's using. Playing Words with Friends or something. On the other hand, the Tor is just launching away. Another miss. Another launch. And another miss. I'm flying. Ooh, another launch. I'm not really flying too fast. I am flying kind of fast, but not absurd. I think I'm going. There goes his 8th missile. Complete miss. I mean, I believe I'm going around 100 knots or so, maybe 120. As you see here, I resisted the urge to fire more rockets until I get really close. I fire a handful which shoot long. Here I come charging in with the dust trail flailing behind me. Rockets away, kill the MANPADs. Now if I remember correctly, I kill this guy with the cannon again. Some horrible, horrible rocket shots. I am horrible with the rockets. And just like before, cannon does the job. More shots just for good measure.
Lower gear. Lower gear.
Enjoying my handiwork.
Lower gear.
Fighting with my water shuttles again. So yeah, that was my first little SEAD mission using the KA-50. We had 4 sites of varying models. The thing that seemed to work best with all the SAM sites is just keeping low flight. You need to be between 10 and 15. I think the limit is around 40 to 45 is when they start firing very accurately at you. And they will not miss. I mean, they will hit you clear back at the airport when you take off. If we just look at the map, I took off from Tonopah, right over here. And the first SAM site, I believe, is right over here in the NC-10 area. Right around here. And if I raise up to 45, he will shoot before I even leave this airport. I mean, he will knock me out of the sky. Let's go ahead and skip to the landing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I've always been afraid of SAMs. I don't think I'm as afraid of them now. The one thing I've noticed with the KA-50 though, now I don't know if this is anything I'm doing wrong on my part, but so I believe, let's see, I have the L140 system set, which I think is all I need for the radar, unless maybe the KA-50 just doesn't have a warning system. Now these little lights over here before, they had lit up with the direction of the SAM, and they told me that something was pinging me. However, on this mission, if you noticed, none of those lamps lit up. They never lit up. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So I don't know that there's a missile launched at me. From my instrument point of view, the only reason I know it is I see the label of the missile coming at me. And then from there I just drop altitude and pop flares and hope to God it misses. Now if you're flying low, there's a very good chance that indeed it will miss. I still have a really hard time taxiing. I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong with taxi. I tried pitching the collective forward and then using my rudder pedal. Anyway guys, that will do it. Hope you enjoyed, and take care. Just remember, no big deal with SAM sights. Just keep low, 10 to 15 works best for me. Be very, very careful when entering a hover at that altitude though. I've crashed more times than I can count. I still need to work on low level hovering. Going into the hover at low levels, once I'm actually hovering successfully, I seem to have no issues. But when you got a SAM site where you know limiting how high you can go, you have to watch that altitude. So that's probably the hardest part, is entering the hover. But stay low, 10 to 15 like I keep saying. And I've actually found that using a fixed cannon with a burst length of long seems to work perfect, because you can just fly right over the radar, nail one of those vehicles after that radar is taken care of, or the CC unit. It's not going to be able to fire on you. So then from that point on, you can just enter at a higher level and take down the rest of the SAM vehicles. Now AAA I think will be a whole different issue. That's going to be something I'm going to tackle pretty soon here. But for now, just sticking to missile base, surface to air missiles. Anyways, take care guys, and have a good week. Here. 24, 24, 23. Getting my bearings straight. I hate these controls. I wish I could, I want to invert my mouse controls here. Second group I just take out while moving. Using the Vilker missiles. And last target in the second group. Boom, and gone. As you can see here, this guy is firing a few shots off. None of them hit. I'm too low. Get some good shots off there. A few more extra shots. Here we go, an approach. Complete miss. Firing everything it's got at me. Nothing can hit me. I'm just too low. Firing off a few more rockets. That one's a good hit. That one I believe takes out the MANPADS. Flying in close. Okay, there goes the MANPADS. Terrible shots with the missiles. Come in with the gun and take it out. Yeah, I'm horrible with rockets. I need more practice. I used to be quite good with them with a twist stick, but with rotor pedals I just cannot get it. I'm okay with the cannon though, so I should just stick with cannons. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the little Tacview point of view, and I'll talk to you guys later.